Thanks, Mike. And now for some music.
Round Bay Radio.
Steve stops in the middle of the road. On the beach, something red.
The girl in the yellow shirt,
he thinks. A car goes by, and the driver calls to Steve.
Get out of the road!
Steve walks quickly on.
I must do something.
He thinks.
I must go to the police. Maybe the girl doesn't know the news. Maybe she's going to open the bottle and...
He stops and looks at the windows of the radio station. And he has an idea. Andy goes into his sister's room.
These things are from the beach.
He thinks.
Anything interesting? Anything for me to play with?
Anna is at the shops. Their father is in his room. The house is quiet. Andy goes across to the table near the window. He sees the pebbles and the shells. And then he sees the red bottle.
What's in this?
He thinks. He looks at it.
Can I open it? Chapter 3. Stop! Don't break it.
Anna gives some money to the woman in the shop. The woman puts the paper into a bag.
There you are, Anna.
The woman says.
Thank you, Mrs. Clark.
Anna says.
You're always buying paper.
Mrs. Clark says.
I'm always drawing.
Anna says.
What are you going to draw today?
Mrs. Clark asks.
Some shells and pebbles and a bottle from the beach.
Anna says.
I got them this morning. Now I must go. Dad is working and Andy's watching television. It's a good time to do some drawing. Bye, Mrs. Clark.
Bye, Anna.
Mrs. Clark says. Mrs. Clark goes into the room behind her shop. There is a radio on the table near the window. Then she hears the words, red bottle, and she sits down to listen.
A girl with a red bottle on the beach, Steve? Is that right?
Something red, Tara. Maybe a bottle.
What is she wearing?
Jeans and a yellow shirt. And she has short brown hair.
Thanks, Steve. Well, the police know about this now and they're looking for this girl. But do you know her, listeners? Then call her quickly. And now for some music.
Round Bay Radio.
Mrs. Clark does not wait to hear the music. She runs out of the shop into the street.
Anna!
She calls.
Anna, wait!
Anna is 30 meters along the road, but she stops.
What's the matter, Mrs. Clark?
She says. Andy is angry. He wants to open the red bottle, but it is very difficult. His little hands are not very strong. He likes red. It is his favorite color.
Maybe it's a nice drink.
He thinks.
I'm going to take the bottle out into the garden and break it.
He goes out into the garden with the bottle and begins to hit it with one of Anna's big pebbles.
1, 2, 3.
He says. It is a very strong bottle, and Andy is angry. He stops. Someone is calling him.
Andy! Andy! Where are you?
It is Anna. She runs down the garden. Andy has the big pebble in one hand and the bottle in the other.
Stop!
Anna calls.
Don't break it!
She runs and takes the bottle out of his hands.
Okay.
He says,
What's the matter? It's only an old bottle.
Oh no, it isn't.
Anna says, and she goes into the house and calls the police.
Round Bay Radio.
It is 11 o'clock at Round Bay Radio Station. Tara Mason puts down the phone and looks at Steve.
That's good news.
She says,
The police are talking to the girl now.
And the bottle?
Steve says.
Have they got it?
Yes, they've got that too.
Tara says.
Thanks to you.
Steve feels happy.
Me, on the radio.
He says.
Now I'm famous.
Yes, do you like it?
She asks.
It's great.
Steve says.
I want to work on radio one day.
It's not always this exciting.
Tara says.
Round Bay Radio.